want to show you something real quick. If you've ever seen this before. What is that? Now, if you are a person that is of the normal composition of U.S. society, you would say, hey, that's that thing that's on the $1 bill. The eye above the pyramid. However, if you're part of a fringe minority, United States, this is not a symbol of American currency, but a sign of an international banking cartel which is poisoning the water supply and trying to eradicate all of humanity. The joys of fringe college life. I'm here today to talk about something, and this is kind of a public service announcement, is against all these people that are super duper into the New World Order, Illuminati, Knights Templar, Bilderberg conspiracy theories. Generally, I just want all of you to know that you're a bunch of morons. I think you are absolutely wrong-headed, you're misguided, you're being exploited, and you're really wasting both your time and your life putting on this phony, fraudulent battle against something which really does not exist. Now, you're probably asking yourself, why would you even bother taking on this argument? And the answer is really clear. It's because there is such an overabundance, an overrepresentation, if you will, of these fringe, paranoid conspiracy theory people, not just on college campuses, but even here on the YouTube. I'm sure you know, go through my comments, you post a video on something, somehow, some person accusing you of being a part of the Illuminati or the Bilderberg will come in there and leave some comments talking about how there's this overarching shadowy government thing that's trying to take over the world. In fact, I'm probably going to actually get some comments saying that I'm a member of the Illuminati. Yeah, look at me. I'm totally part of that international banking cartel. It's so obvious. The thing about this is, and I'm just here because I'm against overrepresentation in all its forms. It's like with the whole Ron Paul debacle. You go on the internet, they make you feel as if there are 14 bazillion Ron Paul supporters. They're all over the internet. They're all over college campus. They're just putting out so much stuff that it gives you the illusion their numbers are greater than they actually are. Which is why Ron Paul hasn't won any of the primaries now, isn't it? If you gauge by what's on the internet, you think this guy would have won 100% of the majority, right? Well, apparently not so much, because there is an over-representation and an overabundance of certain ideologues on the internet and college campuses. A lot of crossover there. And these conspiracy people are definitely two of the most overrepresented and overabundant populations you will find anywhere on this planet. It's kind of hard to talk about exactly where the whole conspiracy theory thing started. It's been around forever. You go back to the John Birch Society. Even before that, you had, what's his name? Carol Quigley, the guy that Bill Clinton was a big fan of. And of course, a lot of these conspiracy theories, there's some truth to it. Obviously, the Gulf of Tonkin, something going on there. There was the business plot in the 1940s. It had all sorts of human irradiation experiments going on. The fact of the matter is, a lot of these claims, a lot of their assertions really aren't that removed from reality. The problem is they come up with this grand, fantastical embodiment of all of these conspiracy theories into something called the Illuminati. This shadowy organization comprising of everybody that is seemingly in a position of power, that's pulling the strings behind every government and military and economic action in the world. Not happening. The thing is, I blame two things for this whole idea becoming popular. Number one, I blame the guys that made Zeitgeist, that really crappy, nonsensical, fake documentary about 9/11. And of course I blame Alex Jones. Now, Alex Jones is a con artist. He is a crook, he is a swindler, he is a piece of dookie. In fact, that is not an opinion, that is a scientific fact. They did DNA test on Alex Jones, 98% of his genetic structure similar to elephant excrement. Known. That is the truth. And the fact of the matter is, what these people are doing is they're giving all the Illuminatis, or the critics of the Illuminati, a sense of false empowerment. This is cult tactics through and through. What they're doing is they're appealing to marginalized people. People that are into conspiracy theories, let's face it, they're not exactly popular kids. These are the guys that wear depression era caps and hang out at Starbucks, 20 hours a day and most of the time kind of smell a little odorous. So what they're doing is they are appealing to this fringe minority. They're exploiting their social awkwardness. They're exploiting their fears and concerns and lack of sociability as a means of economic gain. And what they're doing is they're trying to give you a sense of power through knowledge by saying, oh, you know about this Illuminati, this overarching system. Therefore, you're in the know. Therefore, you have power that the people around you that don't want to hang out with you don't have. Which is nonsense. Because just look at these things from a scientific perspective, from a rational perspective. Alex Jones, Zeitgeist, the guys that did Loose Change, think about it. They're out there giving away this information, details, the inner workings of this grand, elaborate, overarching, just super secretive international underground organization. Every small detail. But none of them have been penalized for it. Meanwhile, Bradley Manning uploads a couple of files to WikiLeaks, and he's currently living in an underground jail cell in Virginia where he's probably having the Koran shoved up his butthole on a daily basis. Do you not see kind of a separation there? That you can have one guy who uploads some military secrets to a web server in Sweden who is basically swept off the face of the earth compared to people that are supposedly giving away the secrets of an international cartel who have been able to parlay that into international renown and websites and cottage industries where they sell coffee mugs and t-shirts and other paraphernalia to you. You're being swindled. Right now, Alex Jones is sitting somewhere in Dallas, Texas, or wherever he is, Dallas and Houston. He's so fat that he actually overlaps into both territories. Right now, counting up his money, smoking a cigar, his feet propped up on his desk, talking about the Bilderbergs. I'd have me a Bilderberger right now with a New World Order of hot dogs and onion rings. Look, you're being exploited. Pay no attention to this. Go out there and form your own opinions. Do actual research. Live your own life and don't spend your time chasing these people that are giving you false senses of empowerment. I see this all the time. You see Alex Jones and Prison Planet paraphernalia all over campus. You have people scrawling, all these Illuminati things on the bathroom walls. And it's sad. It's sad, it's tragic, and it's exploitative, and you're wasting the best years of your life pursuing this nonsense. Nobody's going to take you serious. You're losing out on so much fun, on so much sociability aspects just by going after this. And here's the thing. I've actually been accused of being a part of the Illuminati by Alex Jones. He actually said that one of my employers was a part of this secret underground militia or government cartel. Folks, I'm not. Nobody is, because it does not exist except inside your head and inside the minds of a bunch of exploitative jerkwads. In conclusion, grow up.